Welcome to the final Coach's Corner of the season. I'd like to talk a little bit about the NCAA tournament. Not satisfied with the finish, but overall proud of the guys' fight and effort. Anybody that had a chance to go down there and watch them, I think, would say the same thing. Lost some close ones, but the guys' effort was out there, and that was great to see. Highlight of it, Ethan Lezak had a phenomenal tournament. For anybody that watched him even from last year to this year, especially the second half of the season, I think we've seen a lot of progress by him, so proud of him. He revenges the loss to last year's NCAA champion, who he lost to in the finals, Cruz. Had a nice win there. Oklahoma State guy who had a tough match with earlier, he gets a tech fall over in the tournament. And then Nathan Tomasello from Ohio State, who is a very tough character, a great wrestler, just had a nail biter with him. So love the way that he wrestled, finished his season here, and he's done a great job for us. There's been a little bit of talk, maybe some guys have heard some rumblings. Our bottom four weights, those guys were pretty big. They're pulling some weight. We're looking at next year the moving the bottom four guys from Lezak, McKee, Thorne, and Steve Blythe. All those guys potentially moving up one weight class, which will create a little bit of a change there, but give you guys kind of an idea of what we're looking at doing as we move down the road. So things that we're really excited about, progress of the program that's moving in a really good direction. These are things that I know our staff and our team are excited about and have will make a big difference for our program in the future. Number one, the wrestling facility. This was a huge step. It was necessary, and we're excited about it. This is a great plan. You'll see renderings will come out later today. We may have a few of them here in this Coach's Corner for you to look at, but 7,500 plus square feet of mat space. We'll have our offices over top of it, a recruiting room, conference room, a balcony. This is something that's going to be safe for the guys. We have our own cardio space, 1,000 square feet off to the side in a separate room, and then we have this massive weight room right across the door from us. So we're in a really good spot there. You had the other amenities that are being built with the Athletes Village and some of those things. It couldn't be a better setup for any of the recruits. So take a look at those pictures. We're excited about it. There'll be some small changes, but the progress of this, it should start here in May, I believe, construction, and it'll be ready early in fall, as early as potentially September, maybe as late October. But this is going to be the new room. The guys will be wrestling at the beginning of the season next year, so we're excited about it. The other really positive thing, we have arguably the top recruiting class in the country. I'm excited about the guys we're bringing in. These guys can do some big things. This is important. This is the life bloodline of the program, is having successful recruiting. So we got a good group to work off of. As far as redshirting guys, things have changed over the last 10 or 15 years. The elite training these high school kids are getting have prepared kids to be ready sooner than they were back in the day, even when I wrestled here. So there's sometimes decisions that will redshirt a guy. Some of that will be decided when we get guys in the room, obviously, and we get to watch them, and we'll even probably move a little farther down the line of watching these guys compete in opens and stuff. But there's potential for some of those guys to step right up in the lineup and do some things for us. So one day at a time, but we're excited about that. The third thing I'm really excited about, phase 2 of our fundraising plan, is to continue to try to develop what is our locker room now. With some of the changes that are going on, we share that space with baseball. They're eventually soon going to be moving over to where football's old locker room was, and that allows us to expand and develop that area. So we got some great support. Can't say thank you enough for a lot of our supporters that are continuing to look forward and helping us and making the commitment right now to helping out that phase 2 of that locker room, and also helping us continue to develop these senior level guys. And that's important. That makes a big difference for our recruiting. So excited for those opportunities that are coming shortly. We'll be able to talk to you guys more about those in the future. And thanks for your current support there. It's been phenomenal and makes a big difference to us. So now just talking a little bit about our training. The guys are back on the mat. We're lifting. We're continuing to move forward, build off that recruiting class we have. We want to keep getting better every day and make sure we're ready to make the steps necessary. Right now we have all of our senior level guys are in there. They're grinding it out with the guys, which is awesome. We have Hayden Zelmer, who is a World Cup alternate. He'll be wrestling down in Iowa City at the World Cup on April 7th and 8th. We also have all the senior level guys, some of our university guys will be wrestling out in Las Vegas at the end of April as well. But other than that, just continuing to grind forward, get better. Each guy has different things that they need to work on, and we're focused on those things at this point. This summer we have our wrestling camps, University of Minnesota WrestlingCamps.com. Check it out, June 10th through the 14th. We have a team camp, June 17th to the 21st is a technique camp for youth and high school kids. So if you can make that, we'd love to see you there. All the funds, 100% go to our guys. Help them stick around. We want them training all summer. We don't want them having to travel the country or go do clinics and do other things. We want them wrestling, lifting, and training with the team here. So that's our plan. So if you can support it, if you can be there, they're great camps. We'd love to see you there working alongside our Gophers. So other than that, things coming up. Our banquet, end of the year banquet, is April 8th. If you're interested in coming, you can email Mary at chris540@umn.edu. That's a great event. We can't say thank you enough to our seniors, the guys that have been around and graduating. These guys have been so important to our program, not just on the mat, but off the mat. Just great leaders. We're going to miss them, but at the same time excited about their future and where they're moving, and to watch them grow as young men. So now just looking at our vision in the future here, our goal is to win national titles, no doubt about it. We know it's going to take some time and some work, but we're excited about to continue to work for you guys and moving in that direction. Build up this recruiting class. We need to make sure that we keep the top in-state kids here, that they realize when they walk through these doors that any dream they have, they can accomplish right here at home. No question about it, whether that's winning national titles or making world and Olympic teams. We've had individuals do it. We have the resources here, and we'll make that possible. So we're excited about that. The other thing is we're going to have to continue to make sure we're recruiting outstate like we've done this past year, and bring in some of the best outstate talent as well. That's important when you want to win national titles. So we got great things going here. We're excited for your support. Thanks for following us this year, and we look forward to seeing you here in the near future. Go Gophers.